was a boy, I didn't have a want in the world that was good, because my parents were poor. So was my country and everyone we knew. So whatever we had, that was that. We just had to make do, and I never had any problem with that. Then I moved far away to a wealthy, distant land. You might have heard of the place called the US of A. As fortune would have, fresh off the plane, I was there on that day. We will never forget when those towers fell hard to believe. I can tell, you'll just have to accept it on my honor or on faith. It's fact. You might find it quite funny, but you might understand. I thought it was my fault that 3,000 were dead. Still, I was just a boy, and I cried in my bed. My mom said, baby, you know it wasn't you. It was Muslims from Afghanistan. Their hearts full of hate did that. And I recall that Afghanistan was where my late father served in a dumb war we lost. I wanted to go home. I was already there. So years passed by, and in the comfort of a new place, I had learned to covet and want. You could tell I got fat. I wanted to make friends, and I wanted a girl. She was quite frigid though, I never got her. Though I did get a new game, which made it click and revealed the sad rot of empire in decay. It reminded too much of the place I had left, that was broken, out of order and in disarray. The things that worked there were breaking down here. I could see that what didn't work there would soon stop working here. What could I do? Well, nothing. I could only my own way. I fought at the gate on the side of the gamer, and I voted for Trump thrice to assault the decayer. I rejected the vax mask and false friends. I refused to act gay. I studied the law. I learned law did not matter. The law would not serve, it was not ever enough. The money would not come, capital is never enough. Faith, I don't know if mine is sufficient. A mustard seed may be enough to make a hill locomote. But where does mustard grow? I don't know. What I want, like the girl, if it's not mine to have, then it must be what it is. But I will believe. With mustard or relish, I am here under God. Brave, free, unforgetting, e pluribus unum. God bless America! require. Faith in that unfathomable will of ineffable God's desire.